another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week at Bungie, happy TWAB's Day, Guardians. This week we're back with some Season 21. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. First up, let's get into what we got to talk about last week. Last week's TWAB, Guardian Games and Guardian Games Cups begin, Season in the Deep first look, Prime Gaming loot drops, wallpapers, and community movie and art of the week picks. For this week, we get to chat about Guardian Games and Guardian Games Cup Week 2. The Season 21 teaser trailer is here. The Season 21 Ritual Weapon and Ornaments preview, a closer look at the Season 21 Armor Ornaments, Season 21 Environment sneak peek, reminder that Season 20 ends soon, our next dungeon is coming, new Eververse updates, and movie of the week, art of the week picks. Now starting with Guardian Games Week 2. First up, let's get into Guardian Games. We've been having so much fun watching your clips, running alongside some of you in Supremacy, and seeing the emotes in the tower after you bank your medallions. Keep it up. Current standings for Guardian Games. First place, Titans. Second place, Warlocks. Third place, Hunters. Now those participating in the Guardian Games Cup have also been knocking it out of the park with points and raising money for the Bungie Foundation, with over 100,000 raised so far. Let's look at those standing too. Top 4 teams, money raised for the Bungie Foundation. First place, Developers, 38,173. Second place, Lost City Guardians, 6,400. Third place, Metagalactic Boomers. I love it. What a name. 5,339. And fourth place, Clan Archive, 4,256. Now top 4 teams based on point score. First place we have Popcorn, second place we have Travelers Chosen, third place we have Nexus, and fourth place Ursa Die. Now Guardian Game Bungie rewards. Have you checked out the Bungie rewards page since Guardian Game started? No? Well, do we have a few rewards to show you? Those that earn the achievements in game will be able to purchase some Guardian Game collectibles to commemorate your achievements. That includes the Guardian Games pendant, the Champ title pin, and the 2023 Guardian Games medal. So get out there and bank those medallions, complete your event challenges, and earn your gold Guardians. By the way, an image was actually presented last week in game congratulating Warlocks on their win for 2023 Guardian Games. So I'm just gonna say this, if Warlocks actually end up winning this thing, dude, this is so rigged. Now Deputy Commander Sloan, I presume. Season in the Deep is less than 2 weeks away, and we've got more to reveal today. Deputy Commander Sloan has returned. Something big is lurking in the depths, and that's all we can say for now. Enjoy the Season in the Deep teaser trailer below, and get ready to dive in on May the 23rd. Guys, if you have watched this trailer already, feel free to skip to this timestamp above. But if you have not, it's not that long. Let's watch it real quick, and then a breakdown.
To any Guardians listening, this is Deputy Commander Sloan requesting emergency support.
What'd I tell you? Not that long. Now I know it's only 8 seconds, but again, we do have some things we can pull from this. At 1 second, we see Titan and Saturn from space, which again, we kind of already knew this was gonna happen, considering we see Sloan there. But yes, we're going back to Titan, aka the return of Greg. We also see flashes of a dead Titan and a ghost underwater. At 3 seconds, we see 2 new ships flying over the methane oceans of Titan. At 5 seconds, we see 3 people below that ocean that appear to be our Guardian, Sloan, and the Crow and Drifter observing the Leviathan. Now, throughout all of this, there's background audio that's playing to any Guardians listening. This is the Deputy Commander Sloan requesting emergency support. Now, for my new players wondering who the hell is Sloan, she's the #1 waifu in Destiny. Sexy. This is the kind of woman you want, fellas. Look at them arms. The kind of woman that puts you in a headlock. Now, there's a lot to explore lore-wise. What we do know is that there's something very creepy in that, I guess, methane ocean. Pretty sure we thought it was a worm, right? I'm sure next season we'll find out. Now, ornaments. Get your ornaments. Is that time, Guardians? Time to share Season the Deep's Ritual Weapon and its gorgeous ornament. Oh! Introducing the Last Rite Scout Rifle. This one is a bit special because it's a Tex Mechanica kinetic aggressive scout rifle. We don't want to spoil too much, but here are the ornaments we have coming for this baby. Oh my, look at this, fellas. So again, same archetype as Long Arm, but it's going to be in our top slot, and considering it's going to be a kinetic weapon, it'll be doing more damage. Interesting. No lie, I actually love Long Arm. I know we don't really use it that often. I will say, with this being a Tex Mechanica weapon, it's probably going to have the same origin trait, that Tex balance stock, where damaging targets while firing from the hip increases handling, reload speed, and movement speed while aiming down sights. What I will say is this is one sexy weapon, and I love that Bungie's expanding these other archetypes, right? It started with DMT, then the Long Arm, and then now to this Ritual Scout, the Last Rite. And don't get too carried away, fellas. I wouldn't be expecting all archetypes to get picked up out of the grave. Some of them are dead for a reason, aka Warden's Law, a terrible weapon. Now, Under the Sea. Speaking of ornaments, last week we gave you a glimpse into what is coming next season. This week, we want to give you a quick preview of the ornament sets that will be available as part of Season 21 Season Pass. Get ready to have plenty of options for Under the Sea themed tea parties. Dude, are we swimming? Are we about to go swimming this season? What is happening? Is the dungeon going to take place underwater? And we're not kidding when we say we're going under the sea. Here's a glimpse of one of the places you'll be headed in Season the Deep. Oh my God, we actually are going underwater. Dude, I am so down. Let me just say this, and some of you have played Subnautica, things are extra scary when you're underwater, right? Especially in video games. Now, Guild that title, Guardian. We are down to the final week of the season, and you know what time that means it is. Time for us to remind you to finish up your season pass, wrap up your weekly challenges, and get your Destiny on to finalize your cutscene attire. As much as I want to wear my Scorn Baron robes this time around, as I have mentioned before, I really think this time is going to be different, maybe. Anyways, make sure you're sharing your Guardians all dressed up for next season with us over on our Twitter and Instagram. We love seeing them. One more thing, the social team just yelled from the other room to not forget to check your Ingram tracker in your inventory for seasonal vendor Ingrams that you need to pick up. Now, the dungeon is coming. Are you one of the Guardians who traverse a space unbound by reality and proved yourself righteous in the realm of the Nine? Maybe you triumphed and your team became the pirate royalty of the Loot Cave. Perhaps it was in Callus's realm that you conquered, your fire team fighting through the nightmares one by one. Did the song of the Seraph Bunker call to you instead with Osiris in your ear and your friends by your side? Or were you one of the fearless that have conquered them all solo? Well, get your Guardians ready for the next adventure. The new Redacted Dungeon opens at 10 a.m. Pacific, Friday, May the 26th. Guys, that is right around the corner. Dude, next week is the last week of the season, and everything is opening up Friday. We're not only getting the dungeon, but we're also getting trials on May the 26th. Bungie is starting to do this thing where they're blowing their load early in the season, which I'm all for. If you're gonna blow it, don't drag it out. Get it all out the way as early as you can. Now, Eververse recommendations have arrived. One more thing before we hand it over to player support. Eververse is getting an update in Season 21 that showcases items recommended just for you. In addition to continuing to highlight specific items and bundles, the Eververse feature page will also have a shortcut to view certain recommended items that you don't own and might find are a great fit for your character. Not only that, but there will also be a tab where you can view your top 10 recommended items in one place, making it easier to find all of your recommendations at any given time. Wow. All right. I bet Bungie does have those analytics. I bet they actually see what our most used classes are, like what's our most used weapon type. They're like, hey, we see you like to use hand cannons. Can we interest you in this last word ornament? Bungie, you sneaky bastards. Outside of that, guys, we have a number of known issues, including Wishender does not penetrate extended phalanxes or Hydra shields. That is a problem. We actually have a deep dive review coming up on Wishender. It's fantastic, and it's only going to get better. Stay tuned for that video. Outside of that, though, guys, that's pretty much your TWAB. A final note here from Bungie. All right, that does it for us this week. We're less than 2 weeks from Season the Deep, so be sure you let us know over on Twitter what you're most excited for and share your Guardians Fly fits or favorite emotes you have on. But since we do still have Guardian games going, get back out there, earn those medals, and let's win it for Warlocks, Koth Hunters, Koth Titans. One more reminder, don't forget to finish your seasonal triumphs, season pass, and weekly challenges, or anything else you may have left to do. I'm gonna take that as a tip for myself and go finish up my season pass after work. Have a good rest of your week, Guardians. See you soon. Stay crafty, Sam. Now, we'll say there's not as much prep this season going into the next season, as we do not have a power climb at the beginning of the season. Literally, guys, we're gonna be able to just jump right in. With that being said, we will be making a prep guide for those that want to go the extra mile just to be extra ready on day one. And if you're interested in Zelda, fellas, we will be live all weekend long playing the new Zelda game. I am currently trying right now to get everything hooked up. Come join us. We are going to be putting in some gamer hours. Well, fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching. And as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.